Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome. So in this video I'm going to be sharing or exposing one of my VIP trade setup or approach to you guys. So the reason why I'm doing this is because the previous video I posted, I asked you guys to like the video, to share the video, to actually leave a good comment, and I discovered a lot of people liked the video. A lot of people, you know left good comments on the video, and I should actually push the video to to more people and all that. I was okay. If you guys do this, that means I have to keep exposing secrets of my improvement in this trading industry to you guys, right? So I'm about to share something uh more interesting, okay, more interesting to you guys. Okay, so what you need to do if you want me to keep exposing this is simply like this video. It won't take you seconds, just 1 second. You just click on the like button, share the video, and leave comments. You can check the previous video, the stuffs I actually exposed in the previous video that actually gave birth to this one I'm doing, okay, to see how you can actually improve your chart breakdown. Okay, so in this video I'm going to be sharing a strategy that will change your trading. All right, so if you have not been consistent, you can just stick to this strategy and you're going to see yourself becoming better and better and better by day. All right, so this is very simple on VX75. So, and I'm using 15 minutes time frame for this setup. Okay, it is very simple. So let me just give you how the setup look like. Okay, so now what you need to do before you start checking or following this setup is, if your you don't have the period separator, you can see I have kind of vertical lines. You can see this black line right here, or dotted line. So that is period separator. So for those who don't have it on their chart, just simply click and go to settings. Okay, then if you look right here, you're going to see period separator, which is this one right here, show period separator. So you have to tick it. Okay, so now is unticked. If you have not set, you will just come here and tick it. Okay, and that's fine. If you go back to your chart, you are going to see this period separator right here. Okay, so how does this strategy work, sorry, how can you actually make money with this strategy or with this setup? Now, this is not just a setup. This is also exposing you on how you can actually avoid some manipulations, okay, in the market. Now, all you need to do is to, once you have your let's say the separator, so let's say that's the first day, second day, the third day, the fourth day, and all that. Okay, so what do you have to do? Each day we have the high of the day and the low of the day. So what do I mean? Let's say the price push this way, and the price break into this day. Okay, so this is the, let's say this is day one, this is day two, day three, day four, and okay. So now the day one, the highest point the price have gotten to for the day is this point right here. That's the highest point, so that becomes the high of the day. And the lowest point is here, that becomes the low of the day, right? So once you see the highest points of the day and the lowest points of the day, you simply draw a horizontal line this way into the next day, right? And also this one this way into the next day. So this becomes the high of the previous day and the low of the previous day. Okay, we have the, let me use another color so you need, we have the high of the previous day and you have the low of the previous day. Okay, now what are you going to be waiting for? You want to see the price come to this zone, okay, either the high or the low of the previous day, guys. So what do you have to do? Okay, that's the question. If the price comes to this level, what are you going to be doing? Sorry, what are you going to be doing? So when the price comes to that level, you are not going to be selling, guys. You are not going to be selling. I know that's what you're expecting. You want to just, once the price comes to the high of the previous day, you sell. Guys, it is possible that sometimes it will reverse that way, but I'm sharing with you a secret. You are not just selling at that zone. Okay, so the question is, what are you going to be doing now? You want to see the price close above the previous day level. Okay, now if the price closed above the previous day level, what are you going to be doing? You simply wait for the price, okay, to break into this level and retest it. So once the price closes above, break into the level and retest it, that's the point you are going to be making entry for a sell to the downside. I don't know whether you are getting this. So why am I sharing this with you? This is to avoid manipulation. This is how you clear out manipulation. When the price break above the previous day, okay, let me share this. When the price get to the previous day first, okay, a lot of people will think, oh, this is the high of the previous day, we have to sell at the zone. They will start selling. The price will move and close above the previous day, taking all their stop losses out. Now after the price have closed above the previous day, people will now say, okay, the price have break out of the high of the previous day, that means we are going to be buying. When they buy, the price will reverse. So you will wait for all these manipulations there to happen. If the price will retest here, you are going to be selling. That's the point you will sell. Guys, this is the only condition for you to sell. This is the only condition for you to sell, right? I want you to pay close attention to this. That's the only condition for you to sell. So let's say that the price sell off, okay? Now you mark out the high and the low of the previous day. Now you can see from what we have there, this is likely going to be the high of this day, okay, because of what the price have done. You can see here should be the high of this day, okay, and maybe let's say that the price also come down to maybe this zone. This is the low. You can see the low of the previous day. So what you need to do is you want to wait for the price. The condition for you to sell now is that the price have to break the low of the previous day and retest it for you to sell. Okay, I don't know whether you're getting this. Let me go to the chart. I think it will be better. So if you look right here, okay, if you look here, we have, let me just use the current. You can see we have the low, sorry, of the previous day right here. So I will use this. This is the low of the previous day, right? So this is where the price is. This is the current price action, guys. You can see the chart is still moving, everything is still okay. Okay, so the question is, many people are into this market right now. Okay, many people are buying this because they have seen this is the low of the previous day, and this is the high of the previous day, right? So you extend it into the new day, guys. You extend the line. So people have been waiting, and as the price drop, they are already buying right now. They're already buying, but you are not buying. You want to allow them to manipulate the market. You want to allow them to kick out the retail traders. That's exactly what you are looking for. You want to see where the retail traders are buying and avoid it, and make sure you are following the market makers or the institutional traders or anything like that. So you need to, allow manipulations to happen, right? So what you need to do is to wait patiently until they break this low and bounce back, retest it before you start buying. So let's just back test quickly just to see exactly what I'm trying to share here. Let me delete this so that we focus on. Okay, so now let me zoom out a bit. Okay, so if you look from what we have here, this is the high. You can see here, this is the high of this previous day. which is here, right? Okay, so where is the low? This is the low of the previous day, right here. Okay, so we are paying attention to this particular, what the price did here, around here, okay, which is the current day, okay, because we are trying to back test now. Okay, so when the price gets to this zone, a lot of people started selling, right? Selling at this zone, thinking that the price is going to drop. What the price does is that the price break out and closes above. You can see it right there. The price closes above the previous day high. You can see the closing. So at this closing, with this bullish candle, strong bullish candle right there, people are going to believe that, oh, this is now a breakout, you should be buying. All those who entered sell here, they're already losing money. Okay, their stop loss might be hit. People seeing a close of candlestick above the high of the previous day, is we start buying, right? So what will happen is that they will kick the buyers out also here from their stop losses around here. Where are you going to be making entry? I'm making entry when the price clears the sellers, come down and clear the buyers, make some move, and retest, give you the retest that you are waiting for. So this retest, this is the point we are to sell, guys. As simple as ABC. This is the point you are to sell. The price break out, closes above the high of the previous day, break inside and retest the high of the previous day, you are going to be selling at that zone. So let's go again. This is for, let's say that this is day one, so I'm going to also use the same thing to pick the high and low of the previous day of the, that is the next one. So we are going to be checking the high and low of this day, right? So we go back to back testing. Take this candle, look at this stuff here, look at the high of the previous day, sorry, the low of the previous day, sorry, and this is the high of the previous day. Okay, this is the high, this is the low. So what are we looking at? If you look right here, the first thing the price did was to push up, break the high of the previous day. As the day is opening already, the price is already breaking the high of the previous day, right? So what are you waiting for? You want to see the price break into this, either the price retest here and buy, or break into this and sell. Remember the strategy, the setup is simple. If you see the high, either the price break and retest the high, or break into it after the breakout, break into it and retest. So let me explain again. If this is the high of the previous day, two things you are going to be doing. Now if the price come break out of the previous day, okay, if you must sell, this is the condition, you wait for the price to break inside, okay, and retest, and that is the point you are going to be making a sell entry at this zone. This is where you are going to be selling. Then the buy condition is this: if the price, okay, get to the high of the previous day, break out and retest the high, this is the point you are going to be buying. This is the buying condition. Okay, so now, but we are most likely going to be looking for selling at that high. Okay, we want to be selling at the high most time and be buying at the low. So we go back to this chart. Okay, so now if you look right here, this is the high and this is the low, right? So what the price does is, price already above the high of the previous day, you are waiting for a retest and buying, or you are waiting for a break into the structure and retest to sell. So let's say you made entry here to buy at this zone. After the retest, you are buying. Okay, if you are buying, you're just going to make some money and the price will go against you. Let's say you couldn't take profit, anything like that before the price go against you, there's no issues. That's why the strategy is transparent. There's no way you will not be losing out, maybe one or two trades, okay? But we are talking about the probability of winning, okay, hitting your TP, right? Now, if you, let's say you couldn't take profit and you lost a little amount of money here, so what are you going to be doing again? The price decided to break into this structure again and retest. At this zone, you expected to sell, so you are making back the money times 2 or times 3 the same day. That's the point you are going to be selling. Now, after that, what happened? The price also pushed down. Okay, let me use another thing. The price also pushed down to the low. Remember, we have the low of the previous day right here. So now, this is the low of the previous day. Okay, now the price is now into the low and closes below the low. Hope you can see that the price closes below the low of the previous day, which is here. You can see the price closing, which is exactly what I'm talking about. After the closing, a lot of people are going to be selling. Okay, the price is now below the previous low, we should sell. Don't sell. Wait for the price to retest it, or the price to break into the structure and retest. And that is exactly what the price did. The price decided to break after the closing outside, break into it and retest it with this particular single candlestick right here with the wick. That's the point you are going to be buying. You are going to be buying here, right? So that's for another example. So we go again to the next day. Okay, this is the low of the next day and this is the high of the next day, right? This is the low down here, the lowest point the price have gotten to, and this is the high. Okay, what happened? Zoom in again, guys, to see. You can see this price closes above right here. Okay, and what happened? The price after closing break into it, retest, and this is the point you are going to be selling. This is where you are going to be selling, guys, at this zone. After that breaking outside, sorry, after closing outside and retesting, that's the point you are going to be selling. And you can see after the sell, you see the price drop to the downside. You are going to make a lot of money, guys. Okay, so that's for this one. The price couldn't get to the low right here. Okay, so the next day, this is the high of the next day. Okay, and this is the lowest point of the next day, right? So let's see what the price does. After this, the price break to the downside. Okay, so let's check if the price retested after breaking. The price is kind of from here, you can see the price closes below. Okay, look at what happened here. The price closes below the low, okay, and break into this zone. Now the price started to retest here. At this retest, you can see there is no entry, there is no change of candlestick like bullish candle at this retest for you to say, okay, now I will be buying. There's nothing. Like, you can see the candle clearly show you strong bearish signal at that zone. So after that, the price retested with one single candle, okay, here to the downside for you to sell. But this is not a good signal right here to sell. Even though the price retested with this single candle right here, but it's not a good signal to sell. But you can still pick that trade to the downside. Okay, so let's keep this thing going on. Okay, I think I have to stop here because of time, but just take your time, back test this thing and see how it works. This is very simple, something that can actually change your trade. Okay, so if you love this video, if you love what you just saw, the setup, like this video, don't forget to subscribe, share, and turn on the notification bell to get notified each time I release a new video like this. You can also join my free Telegram group where I drop free signals, chart breakdown, and other trading updates. Remember, if anybody should chat you up claiming to be case effects or anything like that, I don't do investment, I don't do account management, I don't send signals. Okay, if you want to trade boom and crash, I have the link to the broker I'm using, which is deriv.com. You can check the link below to sign up with them and also trade boom and crash with us. Okay, that is synthetic indices, boom and crash volatilities, range, break, jump, and all that. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now, guys.